Hello everyone, I am the Fuddy Duddy Gamer. Thank you for clicking on this video, whether you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook. Please like, subscribe, share, follow, whatever it may be. This is my live play from Twitch that I did a few days ago of a new game that I'm very quickly becoming addicted to, which is Star Citizen. I hope you enjoy the play and hope to see you soon. Well, welcome in everybody. This is the Fuddy Duddy Gamer, and I know I have not been streaming for a very long time. Basically, I've been struggling to find something that I really wanted to stream, and I've been bouncing around from game to game and couldn't really find anything that interested me until I found Star Citizen, which is kind of an interesting game. I know it's an alpha and there's lots of bugs in it, but man, what a different world. Totally immersive. I mean, you can really get into this game, or at least I have been, and it's been a lot of fun trying to learn how this thing works. And as you can see, there's my character. That's Fuddy in space, all suited up. Of course, he's got heavy armor. Now, I have been playing this game for a while. Hey, Ryan. I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Just giving a bit of a rundown as to, why I haven't been on lately. Basically, I've been struggling to find something that I really wanted to stream. And I've now found this Star Citizen, which is quite a change from, of course, Farm Sim. Which is where I started my stream. And it's a totally immersive game. I mean, there's so much going on. And so I decided that I'm going to give it a try. I mean, I've been playing it for a while, so it's not like I'm new to it. I've been playing it for probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I know a little bit about it, but not everything, obviously. And I'm not very good at, combat or anything like that. And I am at Port Tressler, which is a new port, I guess around Microtech, which is one of the outside islands, outside planets. And I'm going to show you a few of the things here. So here is the map. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. Come on. Have it set. Here we go. So we are actually right up here right now in Microtech, floating around in a space station, which is above this planet. As you can see, so we're right here in Port Tressler, which is above this planet here, Microtech. So it's quite, and so that's one solar, one planet. But they're in this particular solar system called Stanton. As you can see, there's lots of places that we can go, and I haven't explored even half of it, sort of thing. So I've got lots to do. But right now, I have a load on my transport. I am using the Freelancer, which is a transport vehicle. And we're going to be going from here all the way over to here. It's a little bit, and it is a alpha. So yeah, the game crashes. The game does all kinds of funny things. Basically, for every day that I've played, I've lost all of my money and had to start over again at least once a day. So we're going over here to Port Olisar. That's our destination that we're going to be going to. So as you can see on the map, that is quite a trek. And of course, we're going to use something called quantum drive to get us there. So, now I've not been on this station before. This is my first time. You see, there's little things like this here, like NPCs standing on furniture. I mean, that happens all the time. A lot of little weird things going on. And I think that's another player over there, but I'm not sure. You know, because there are players that are dressed just like us in this game. So I'm just going to make my way around. What I'm hoping to find is the gun shop. Well, Kasaba's down there, so maybe... Because there's a particular rifle that I want. An energy rifle. I've seen it once. I didn't have the money to buy it. So now I've been searching all over the place, trying to see where it was. I thought it was at a place called Levski, but they didn't have it. All they had was ballistics. Okay. So here, like, you can buy your different outfits, you know, and they've got a huge, you know, there's some places that, some suits, base suits or whatever, that are common amongst all of them, but some of them have their own special little outfits, you know, like this here one. I don't think you can get anywhere else. This here one, I think I've seen it around, but there are different places have different outfits, which is kind of cool. Gives you a reason again to go there, right? So, and I get lost inside these places a lot, so kind of hold on for that. Like I said, I do get lost a lot. There's the admin building, which is where we do our trading. I just dropped off a load of hydrogen and picked up a load of scrap, which I'm going to take to Port Olisar. But I want to see if I can find a gun shop on this particular station. I don't know if they have one. Kasaba, that's for clothing. So just for your, you know, going out, walking around clothes. Like I said, they got different styles and stuff, different colors that you can get at different Kasabas in different ports. So it's kind of interesting that way. It's not just the same stuff in every single store. And like I said, there's an NPC. He's obviously having some problems. Can't find his way around. But I'm looking for, and it doesn't look like it's here. Maybe there isn't a gun shop on this particular station. I don't know. And of course, this is easy hab, so that when you're at a lot of these stations, you know, you end up, if you want to spend the night, you want to log off, you can respawn right in the station here in one of these rooms. They'll give you a room, and then you can do that. But Platinum Bay here, this is for aircraft and aircraft parts, right? If you want to upgrade, you know, like here. Oh, it's a trading console as well. Okay. Yeah, see, so they've got propulsion drives. So if you want to buy a different drive to upgrade your ship, and, you know, coolers, power plants, shield generators, all kinds of ways that you can improve your particular ship. And of course, you can have all kinds of ships. You can purchase them with real money, or earn enough UEC, which is the United Earth currency, or United Earth credits, sorry. I'm just going to wander around here for a bit as I'm looking for this shop. That's the locker room. And like, it's just like the detail in everything, you know, it's just makes you feel like you're really here, like you're really on this space station, floating out in the middle of nowhere. It's quite amazing. And the sounds. Another one. Hey, off the furniture. I don't know why they're all standing on the furniture. Hey Jamie, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. As you can see, I'm doing something totally different. I've always been a space geek. Star Trek, Star Wars, and whatever. Found this game and I wanted to give it a bit of a whirl. Right now, I'm on a new station that I've never been on before. I have been playing the game for a little while, trying to learn the mechanics and stuff before I streamed it. But right now, I'm trying to see if there is an ammo shop around here. So there's security. That's to get our plane or our ship back out. I'm just going to keep looking. We found the clothing. We found, see, they've got all these places where you can eat, which my understanding is that the next update, which is supposed to be 3.9, and everybody's anxiously awaiting. Trying to add scripts, to the 5M server. Oh, very good. Yeah, that's always an ongoing battle, I guess, with 5M. But in the next update, 3.9, which is supposed to be coming out anytime, there's been a lot of talk about the different aspects of things that have been added, such as, like here we go, got a noodle bar, like, and oh, look at that, food's even steaming off the table there. But it's going to become an aspect of it because you're supposed to be able to, you're going to have to start eating and drinking, and so like the survival element of it is coming in. And again, standing on the furniture, my God, this is my house. My wife would have you guys clipped. Okay, so still don't see. So this looks like it's kind of like a food court. We got a noodle bar, we got a burrito bar. Depends on what your tastes are. Like I said, I found the clothing and I found the main shop, but still looking for ammo. Maybe Port Chesler doesn't have it. I don't know. Looking for a particular weapon. I don't want a ballistic rifle. I want energy-based rifle. I've seen it. Oh, look at hot dogs. That I've seen the darn thing. I just don't remember where I saw it. Otherwise, I'd go straight there and buy it. I'm just wandering around. There's a lot of wandering around in this game where oh, look at there's pizza. Okay. For me, anyways. Wandering around, learning, looking at things. There's a bar, okay. My understanding, too, is that eventually you're going to be able to play pool, play with these games. So it's really not, it's not a complete game, that's for sure. It's, we're here testing it, really. There are playable elements of the game, yes, but it's not, it's nowhere near a finished product. That's why it's alpha, And because there's so much going on, in that there's so many different elements and the designs and oh, look at that. Isn't that? There's just so much going on that you can see why it's taking so long. I mean, I learned about this game quite a while ago, but I never bothered to look into it because it was, alpha. I've never played an alpha game before, but it looks like they've improved it to a point where it is somewhat playable. And like I said, yeah, it crashes a lot, and we tech. But I don't see any. I don't see any armament store. So I guess we're just going to head out to Olisar. So we're going to get my freelancer. And see, like, you can come up here, and every station has like observation decks like this. There you can take a look, a little bit of the station. Like, the graphic detail in here is pretty neat. Anyways, I like it. So basically, this is where we retrieve our ship. So let's go to the ship retrieval console, and here is our freelancer. It's a medium freight, and we're going to retrieve it. It's going to tell us where to pick it up. Hey, Gaming with Wayne.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Yeah, I've been away for a while. Okay, so we got to go to pad 01. Basically struggling to find something, a game that I could kind of sink my teeth into, that I wanted to stream. I've been playing a lot of different games. I mean, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption, Conan Exiles, of course. What did it say? Did I say pad 2? See, look at that. I forget that quickly. I was having a problem. Well, my ship's not showing up. I was having a problem earlier where my ship wouldn't show up, even though it said it retrieved it for me. And usually I get an indicator on the side of the screen saying where it is, you know, like how far away it is. And no, it's not here. Okay. I'll have to go back down to the lobby and recall it again, see if maybe I can. I had to change servers actually to get it to work. But like I said, you do have all kinds of problems with this because it is. Oh yeah, over on YouTube. I love Conan Exiles, I really do. I have a private server that I run, and a few of us play on it. I mean, my last stream was on Conan. I do love that game. I have a lot of fun with it. But this here genre, this space and exploration, I mean, that's something that I can really get into as well. Let's see if we can't try this again. See, it says it's still stored. Let's try and retrieve it. Again.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Pad 1. It says successfully retrieved. Ah, there. Now we have, I don't know if you can see that here in the bottom right here. We have an indicator and it disappeared. Okay, so that's not good. Okay, that's pad 01. I'm going to try it and see if it's up there. If not, then we're going to have to probably restart the game. Like I said, it happens. 150 mods. Whoa. That's heavily modified. That's one thing nice though about Conan. That's what some games I do like the fact that people are able to mod them. You know, I like the fact that Conan can be modded, Farming Simulator can be modded, so you can make the game really how you want it to be. See, where the heck is my ship? It's supposed to be right here. Just give you a bit of an idea here. Take a look at this station a little bit from this pad, even though my ship's not here. Like, it's just absolutely amazing the work that's done on these. Well, yeah, I don't see I don't know where my ship. I'm going to try one more time, and if it doesn't work, oh yeah, it definitely makes it more intense and interesting. Absolutely. I run mine with a few mods. I think probably 12. I think is on my Conan server. The big one for me is the Age of Calamitous, of course, which just adds so much to the game. It makes it a whole different game actually. Makes it a whole new game for sure. But we may have to jump out and restart this game. All right, Wayne, will you stay safe in these trying times? Thanks for stopping in. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll keep an eye out for your stream as well. One last time. See, it's still showing it as stored. I'm going to try and retrieve it. And if this doesn't work, we'll have to jump off and
Ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
try and get into another stream. Pad 01. There's my indicator, saying that it's there, and it's gone. All right, so we're just going to have to jump out, folks. Oh yes, you too. Keep gaming hard. Let's see. We're going to exit to the menu here. This isn't the way I wanted to start this new stream, but what can you do? It is alpha, like I said, and oh really? Oh, you don't stream anymore? Okay. Well, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, that's too bad. So we're gonna try and get back in here. Well, I hope you all the best over on YouTube. I mean, are you doing live streams on YouTube or just uploading videos? I was uploading videos for a little while of Red Dead Redemption and a little bit of other things that I was playing, and the reason I stopped was I play anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day. And if I was to record all of that, and that's what I was doing, is I was recording it and then trying to chop it up into, 30-minute videos or whatever to put on YouTube, it was just way too hard. Now I have considered, well, we were back in the jurisdiction of Microtech. When you start the game, this is what you do. You end up starting in a room on whatever planet, moon, station that you happen to be at last. Or if you die, and believe me, that is going to happen. For me, anyways. It will be the last station. Failing all that, everybody starts at Port Olistar. Well, anyways, Wayne, sorry about that. Going off on a bit of a tangent there. I hope that everything works out well for you. Like I said, I was seriously considering whether or not I needed to consider going to YouTube or Facebook. That's something that I've been struggling with as well. See, there's Kasaba. What you doing? More people standing, but can't find that. Can't find that any gun shows. Well, let's see. Okay, see, so here we got the uniforms and stuff. Okay, all right. See, like I get twisted and turned around very quick in these places. Very complex. There's the admin room. Yeah. We're still an easy have. You want to go up here? There's Kasaba. That's all that's up here. Maybe I need to go out. No. There's only one way out here. Okay. What am I doing wrong? I need to go up. That's what I need. Up. Okay, so now, if I remember correctly, and I probably don't, but we're going to try and make our way back to security so that we can get through and try and retrieve our ship again. Like I said, it is an alpha, so I do have problems. The game does have problems. There's no doubt it has problems. Break interplanetary. And it does crash all the time. I shouldn't say crash. That's inaccurate. I've been down this way. Just one last check just before. I'm going to check these last couple places before I try and get that. Anything up here? There's just top observation deck. Okay. I have had a couple of disconnects, and the problem with the disconnects is whatever you may happen to be doing at the time, you can lose all your money, and that's why I kept getting reset. Like I said, once a day I was getting reset and having to start over, you know. I'm gonna quickly take a look. I think this is right just back to the port. Yeah. Okay. I still can't. Okay, so maybe this place doesn't have a weapons shop. Okay. That's fine. Port Olisar has one, but it doesn't have the weapon I'm looking for. And I'm looking for an energy weapon. So let's see if the ship comes and allows us to actually retrieve it this time. All right, so let's leave that ship.
Your ship has been delivered to the following.
Hopefully it'll show up this time. We're in pad 03. Okay, so don't disappear. Don't disappear. We're in pad 3 this time. Do-do-do. Come on, give me an elevator. There we go. Okay. Just took a minute there. Pad 03. Well, the indicator's still here, so that's a good sign. Hopefully my ship will be there when I get there. I don't know, this game just kind of, you know, like it makes you think that you're actually on a space station. You're actually out here. And there she is. That is my freelancer. Ain't she a beaut? She's just a cargo ship. She does have some weapons on her, obviously, but that's not her main thing. She's a ship that's out to do work, you know? And just like it's so immersive, you know, like, you know, climbing in here. I just think it's so cool. I don't know. So I'll give you a short tour. It's a very straight up. We've got 4 bunks. So you can potentially have 4 crew with you on this. And we've got a intermediate storage area here for cargo. And then we have the main storage area at the back here. And then the back door that drops. There. You'll see there. For offloading your cargo. Now, even though it doesn't show it, right now, this cargo bay is filled with scrap. And that is one of the bugs that's going on right now. Sometimes your cargo shows up, sometimes it doesn't. You know, it seems to me, from what I've seen, anyways, it depends on what type of cargo you have as to whether or not it'll actually show. All right, so let's take a look here. We've got some clearance issues there. But we should be able to just head straight out. So let's take a look and map our course. We're going to Port Olisar, which is where everybody starts this game, is in Port Olisar. So you end up going back there a lot. But even though Port Olisar is actually, as you can see here, it's a little port floating around, orbiting the planet of Crusader. But because we're so far away, when we set our route, it's going to take us to Crusader first, and then from there we can go to any of the outer planets or comm systems or anything. You can't actually go straight to here. You have to go to the planet of the system, and it's like that for all the systems. So, you know, if we wanted to go here over to ArcCorp, same thing. You have to go to the main planet first, and then to one of the outlying places, which is kind of interesting. Anyways, okay, so let's power up.
Hello, how can this help you today?
Yeah, you can help me by speeding up my process. Okay, so then we got to go into our comm link, ask for permission to take off.
You are clear to launch.
We are clear to launch. Okay. So now that we're fully powered up, the only thing that's coming up, excuse me, and it's been slow lately, and I don't know why, is my shields. So I don't know if that's just.
Launch sequence complete.
Well, there we're going to pull up our shield.
Landing gear up. Caution. Starboard collision.
Now we're just going to head out
Please visit again.
and clear the station. And I'm just going to, once I get out here a little bit, I'm going to stop and turn around so you can take a look. See this station. There she is. That is Fort Pressler. It's just one of so many different places that we can visit. And this is the new planet called Microtech. Right down here. And with this new release, 3 moons are being added to this system, and we're going to be allowed to land on that planet, is my understanding. Okay, so there's my waypoint for where we're going next, which is Crusader. So we're going to engage the quantum drive. It's going to calibrate our trip. And this is kind of the... Okay, and we're going to engage the drive.
Engaged.
And boom. And we are heading 57 million kilometers. I mean, it's just, you know, big boys with their big toys. You don't get much bigger than spaceships. And of course, this is I would say probably a medium-sized ship compared to some of the ships that are in this game. There you can see there's me loading it. I just think it's ever so cool. And this is just the basic Freelancer. I want to get the Freelancer Max. That's my next goal. And as you can see, we're going through a quantum slipstream. to, of course, even though it alleviates some of the time it takes for us to get there, uh, it still takes a minute, which is realistic, I think, which is, I mean, not realistic. I mean, it's it's a good game mechanic. So it takes a little while, it takes a little while to get from place to place, obviously. Um, but it's a lot of fun. I don't know why this game just kind of sucked me in. You really kind of get immersed in it. And there's the center sun of Stanton, which is our solar system that we're in. So we're going to go to Port Olisar, drop off this load of scrap, and we're just going to take a look around and see what we can do next. Because there are so many things you can do. There are box delivery missions. There's the trade, which is what I'm doing right now. There's bounty hunting. There are other missions that you can do. I haven't done any of the bounty hunting yet, so I've got to do the basic bounty hunting. But I wanted to learn more about the flight and fight mechanics of this game before I get into that, because I'm not really comfortable with that. So, but I will be doing that. I mean, I'm eventually. What I've basically come to realize is that every game I want to play, there's an element of PvP to it. There's fighting, and there's fighting against players, there's fighting against NPCs, and if you want to fully enjoy these games, you have to embrace those parts. Not that I'm going to be a PvP player. I don't think that's in me. I don't think that's who I am. But it doesn't mean I can't embrace the PvP experience and try and get better at it and become part of of that system. I know, like, even when I was doing Red Dead Redemption, I mean, it got pretty bad where you would, and it happens in this game too. It does happen. Basically, some people I think this is like GTA in space, GTA 5 in space, and if they see you, they will shoot you and blow you up. And the game mechanics are a little bit broken right now for that, because if somebody gets a missile lock on you, you're one shot and you're dead. It blows your ship out of space, which really, I mean, that's gives you no chance to respond, gives you no chance to defend yourself. So it's things like that that have to be fixed in the game. So yeah, when I get blown up, and like right now I've got a load on, if I was to get blown up, I'd lose all my load, I'd lose my money that I paid for it, and then of course I make no profit. And that's why like I said, at least once a day I was getting reset. Whether I lost my connection to the server, or I just a couple times I got blown out of the air. A few times the game just glitched, and one minute my stuff was there, and next minute my stuff wasn't. So it's really, that's part of the game, right? Or it's not part of the game. I shouldn't say that. That's part of the experience right now as a alpha product. We're going to have these issues. And if that bothers you, then yeah, you definitely don't want to be in here, because it is very much going to happen from time to time while you're in here. There's going to be glitches. Your product is going to disappear. You're going to do a box delivery, and you're going to take it halfway across the galaxy, get there only to find out that the system won't accept your box. Okay, so now what do you do? Well, there's nothing you can do other than to abandon the mission, and you don't get any money, and start again. It just the way it happens. It's just the way it's going to continue to happen. Every release, the game gets better. There's better mechanics for this. There's better mechanics for that. So, excuse me. But because it's such an expansive world, it's going to take a minute. It's not going to be done overnight. And they've been working on this for a long time. Yes. They're going to continue to work on it. I think it's kind of cool that the general public is able to actually access this game in this state, where our feedback, and I've actually gone onto the website and I've dropped a few notes, excuse me, on what I think is would enhance the game, or some problems that I've had with the game. You know, like there's one issue where you can lie down in your bed on your ship and log out. And then when you log back in, you come back in on your bed rather than in one of those rooms, which you saw me in earlier, which is kind of cool. The only problem is if you are docked somewhere, you know, at an outpost or wherever it is, when you come back, your landing gear is up all the time. Every single time, your landing gear is up. So that means that you're then sitting on the tarmac or on the planet surface, moon surface, with your ship. It's an easy fix. You jump in the pilot seat, you hit N to deploy your landing gear, and boom, you pop up, and everything's good. But if you don't realize it, which I didn't the first couple times, when you try to take off, of course, you end up damaging your spacecraft. So at 57 million kilometers, and we're down to the last 3 million or so. And then we'll need to do one jump from the planet Crusader to Port Olisar, which is, like I said, it is the main hub where everybody starts the game. So it's usually a pretty busy place. There we are. This is Crusader. Okay.
Quantum travel complete.
So now, before we can jump to our next destination, we have to wait for our quantum drive to cool down. But right over here is Port Olisar, our marker. So as soon as it cools down, I'm going to engage the quantum drive again. Keep it lined up as best we can. And I'm going to jump.
Engaged.
I don't know, I just think it's cool. I think it's cool. I mean, and here we are. This is Port.
Quantum travel complete.
And as you can see, all the green triangles and red ones if they show up, that is other players. Okay, so we're going to call in, get ourselves a landing bay.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
All right, where is our assigned landing? B. We don't see it yet. It comes up as a wrench. There it is. Okay. That is my assigned landing bay. And I'm going to try and put this down. And as we get closer to these places, we end up entering what's called an armistice zone. There it is. It just came up. What that means is you're not allowed to fight inside this zone. So there's no weapons fire. Am I on the right side here? Yeah. There we are. Okay. Now a lot of people, they come speeding in here and they can slap these things down like there's no tomorrow. I take it easy. I used to be a pilot, so
Landing gear down.
do use some of that piloting methodology, which a lot of these people, you know, you're in space, you don't have to. But I take it in nice and slow. I try to line it up properly. I know I'm obstructing a landing area because I haven't got into my... Oh, come on, come on.
Caution. Front collision.
And you want to stay inside your blue block. That's basically what you're trying to do.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight bay. Please
I'm
vacate the
not
facility.
in a active flight bay, you dork. I'm in mine. Maybe I'm not up far enough. Oh yeah, maybe. Some of these ships, you know, you gotta be... there we go.
Landing successful.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay. Always gotta wait for to hear the...
Shields off.
hear the ATC say, you know, landing complete. Otherwise, you're going to... means there's something wrong with your landing. And let's see if the boxes showed up. No. It means there's something wrong with your landing, and if you proceed, you're going to end up with a fine. All right. Here, so we get out through here. Again, I just think it's so... I mean, most games that I play in the third person. If anybody's been watching me. But there, in the daylight, you can see it a little bit better. And like I said, this is just a medium ship. We are in B08. Okay. Now we're just going to go and sell our product. Although I've been to this station a million times. Of course, you have to go through the lock. Get inside to the station itself. Pressurize. So welcome to Port Olisar. If you start the game brand new, and like I said, if under different things happen, this is where you end up, is right here. What's really cool is, you know, you can come to the windows here, take a look out, see the landing pads, and sometimes if you're lucky, you'll see a ship coming in. It's just pretty cool. And this is the center of Port Olisar, where we get our ships. And over here at the is where we do our trades. So go to the shipping console, and we are going to sell what we have in the freelancer, because I have nothing. Oh, and there's one of those glitches. I had 66 units of crap, which I bought and paid for. All right, so let's take a look and see what we can buy here. Agricultural supplements, which we're just going to load up on. And 6,600 is going to cost me 6,809 AUECs, as you can see here. And we're going to purchase those. Okay. But before we take off, I'm going to just give you again a quick tour. Okay, so this is Kasaba, same as what we saw at the other station. Basically, this is your street clothes. I don't have any.
Thanks for coming in.
I don't have any street clothes. And this here, if you have a parking violation, some sort of citation, where you can pay it. They won't let you take your ship out until you pay your fines. So that's kind of a nuisance. Okay, here's Dumper's Depot, which you'll find on a lot of the different stations. And again, this is parts for your ship if you want to upgrade, power supplies, you know, shield generators.
Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
As soon as I figure out how to get my Europe Freelancer Max, I will be in here and we'll be doing some business, because I'm going to max that baby out. And if you're doing box shipments, these are where you pick up your boxes to do a delivery. So actually, I'm going to check that out before I leave too. So that's pretty cool. And if we go to the other side of the station, just show you. So here is Garrity Defense, and this is where, you know, uniforms again, or spacesuits. These are not just all the spacesuits. These, not all of them are on here. If you go into the actual, you can see here, shoplifters will be executed. Yeah, I don't just arrest you here. But if you go to the touch screen here, and check out the armors, you know, and the undersuits, and like these aren't on the wall here, but this is quite a few different colors, different armament rating and carrying capacity for each one as well. I of course went with the heavy armor, but there's all different types. This field recon, which is, you know, and all different outfits for doing different things, which is kind of fun. I will eventually, as I get more money, be able to do this and get different outfits. Whereas right now I just have the one that you came with, which is basically just your undersuit and helmet. And then, you know, this one that I bought. This one, actually, I don't mind this one. Got a half decent carrying capacity, has really good armor protection. So if I ever get into it, at least I should survive. And here is their selection of weapons. Problem is that they're all ballistics, and that I'm not really looking for ballistic. Look at these guns. This is take a look at it. There. Isn't that cool?
Got one of those myself.
It's quite the piece of kit, let me tell you. But like I said, I'm not interested in ballistic. I want an energy weapon. Need to get a new pistol too.
Hi. Let me know if
But-
there's anything I can help you with.
We will. I think I want to go. That actually looks pretty cool. You know, spacey, right? But yeah, no, I'm not interested in those. I want energy weapons, and like I said, I saw them, but I cannot recall where I saw them. So anyways, we got our ship loaded up with agricultural supplies. I'm gonna take a seat here for a second. Eat. And there you go. Like, see, you know, like the animations getting you to do stuff. I mean, they're improving it all the time. There's lots of emotes and stuff that you can do. I don't really know how to do them yet, but I will be learning as I go along. But for right now, we got a couple people. We're going to see if there are any box contracts that we can do along with our with our merchandise delivery, kind of double up. So I try and do the Kovalex ones because they paid 6,000. So bountiful harvest on Daymar. That's not where we're going. Anywhere here. ArcCorp, nope. The another ArcCorp out on Daymar. Shubin, nope. Or on Selling. Okay, we might pick that one up because that could be a way back. Where's it going to? The Sal, okay. And Daymar out there. Benson mining on Yella. New one just popped in. Meyer on Selwyn to leverage mineral reserve on Lyria. Okay, we're going to take that one because I'm just going to take a quick look here. I need to look these things up because but be sure to see who buys agriculture. Agriculture. Terra Mills Hydroform.
You exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
Not a problem. Let's hope it comes out of storage. Not like last time.
Storage procedure. For your safety,
Bountiful
please vacate
harvest.
the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
So we can go to Terra Mills. And this one is at Tramon Myers. But Tramon Myers doesn't do agricultural, but we're going to be on the same planet. So, you know, not too bad, right? Not too bad.
For your convenience, our automated ship organization.
Okay, so we're going to track that because we're not going to do.
Storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, I wish you would put it away, but now I've got to claim it, which means I've got to wait 16 minutes. So I'm just going to wait for them to finish putting it away, and then I will pull it out. Let's just go take a look here, see if maybe we can see anything. Oh, come on. But this is a massive station. We are on strut B, and there's an A, B, C, D struts do this, and each one is basically the same, you know, virtually identical. They have living quarters on each one. Excuse me. And like I said, we're not lucky enough right now to see anybody coming in, but being Port Olisar, where everybody starts. Oh, we can see a shadow of a ship on the other side, I guess. But what I like about this, and it's kind of, you know, different in that when I run into somebody, even an NPC, like say, you know, I run into an NPC that's walking around and I go leave a room, walk around, go somewhere else, come back in, that NPC will actually still be in motion, still doing their thing. Almost like, you know, like they're actually really there. Sometimes I can't tell. Like I can tell this guy obviously is an NPC. Sometimes I'll be standing in a crowd of people and I don't know who's NPC and I don't know who's real. Oh, there goes a ship. Ooh, he's hot dogging. Like I said, some people, they just boom, fly around quick as quick can be, but I don't. I take a little bit of time. Let's see if we can't get our ship now. We can. Leave it, and let's see where she shows up.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
07. Okay, so 07, straight out this way. Well, I guess when I was looking in the back and seeing that there was no cargo, there actually was no cargo. That's the thing, because it's a little glitchy right now, and sometimes cargo doesn't show up. It's a little hard to tell, you know, and there's no way, there isn't a system that you can check on the actual ship itself to see if I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, sorry. There's no way to check your cargo manifest on. There's a ship out there just hanging. But hopefully, again, that's a mechanic that will be put in soon, because it would be, certainly would be handy. So we're doing agricultural supplies. Oh, look, okay. So our supplies are in. There we go. So we're full up. That's nice. Those ones did show up. So that, I know for sure now that I actually have cargo on board. So that's one of the reasons that it would be nice for it to show up 100% of the time, but it doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna power up while we take a look around. Let's see. Let's do repairs and let's fill up on everything. You're gonna hear down there, that's fueling, and then you'll hear beep beep, which means it's done. Okay, so we're going to sell in. Let's take a look. Here, the little horn beep there. Okay, and there's for the other one. Get in here. We're going to go to Ellen. We're going to, I'm just going to, yep, sell it there. And when we get there, we will then set a course to the Terra Mills Farms. All right. So now, let's contact. Let's get ready to go.
You are clear to launch.
Thank you very much. Let's get in the air.
Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
Get ourselves up.
Thank you, and please visit again.
And let's find our waypoint. Get over here to Selin. Pull in on it. And off we go. This is only 65,000 kilometers, so it's a pretty quick trip. We're staying within the system. Excuse me. When you leave the system and go to other systems, that's when it gets a lot longer.
Quantum travel complete.
All right, so let's find Ashburn. Looking for Terra Mills. What do we got here? That's the ravine. Terra Mills. There we go, right there. That's where we're going. As you can see, even though the marker is on this side, it's physically on the other side of the planet. And that's why we're going to come out here and turn it around. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so enthralled with this game. Every moon is different. All the stations, you know, start to look the same. I mean, they're all very, very much.
Quantum travel complete.
And We're going to make our way over to the farm. They need to do something a little bit better for their navigation as well. Can't really see your mark. You gotta turn on the quantum drive every once in a while. And show where we're going. Like I said, I don't come in super hot like some of the guys do, and they're able to put it down, but I can't do that. There we go. Here's our landing pad.
Landing gear down.
That they can come screaming in here and just boom, put it right down. I can't. There's the farm. Those yellow buildings there on the left.
Caution, starboard collision. Caution, deck collision. Caution, rear collision.
And now let's put it down. You always get those warnings because as you're getting close,
Landing successful.
it'll always say that.
Weapon system off.
Let's go in and sell this stuff. And as you can see, like I'm just doing the economy of the game right now, like trying to earn money so that I can get the ship I want, and you know, upgrade my ship. Well, so let's see, which building is it going to be? That one over there, the one with the orange light flashing. That's the building you want to go to. That's the one that has the terminals in it. The others are, you can go into them and explore them, which I have. And like this is a farm, so all plantations, stuff that are in there. Different. Okay, so here is our trading console. Go in here, and we're going to sell for. As you can see, we're full up this time. Agricultural supplies. We're going to sell them for 7,800, which we bought them for 66. So making a little bit of money. Not making a lot, but making a little bit. All right. Let's see, what do they have to buy? They have distilled spirits, which sell everywhere for really good buck. We're going to buy that. Okay, so that's that. All right, so now I'm going to activate. First I'm going to take a look and make sure that there's no pickups I can do right here. Hicks, Goudre, Benson.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad, sir. How are you?
Good, good.
Salmon Myers. All right, so Salmon Myers is where I'm going, so let's pick that one up. So we'll have two pickups. There. Okay, good. All right. Well, you have a good day and be safe.
You too. See you later.
And there's obviously that was another citizen out here doing his thing. Oh, look at he's got the constellation, the Connie, as they call it. It's a monster. compared to my ship. Like, inside there they've got a boardroom, individual bedrooms, pool table, a spa, like a place for a hot tub. Look at the size of that thing. Jesus. Okay, come on, let's go here. Now we're going to go and pick up our package at Salmon Mills, which is very close here. See, and this time it didn't show up, but I know I bought it, so we're going to just trust that it's there. Okay, let's get into the seat. And fire it up.
Hello, how can this help you today? Systems on.
So as you can see, we get a little message top: pick up shipment from Tram and Myers. This is where we're going.
Launch sequence complete.
Pick up.
Landing gear up.
We've got to get ourselves some elevation so we can head over to Tram and Myers, which is on this same planet. I'm going to need to get at least, I want to try and get at least 20,000 meters above. Here we go. When you hear that sound change, that's you're getting out of the atmosphere. Let's take a look. Beaver. What a beautiful planet. That's the thing, is you can land anywhere on these planets, walk around. Hey Jake, how you doing? Glad you're here. Okay, so let's slow this baby down. See if we can't find out where this pickup is. Here we are. Like I said, I kind of double up on this stuff. So I'm going to pick up 2 packages here, each worth $6,000. Plus I have a load of distilled spirits on board, so, and wherever I go, I'll check to see if they want the spirits. And, that's how I go around making my money and trying to double up as quick as I can.
Quantum travel.
And this is the other thing when you have packages. Your marker stays on the screen when you're tracking a package, which is kind of neat. Excuse me. I wish there was a way so that when I'm doing my transport and I'm going out someplace, that I could have it track it the same way. There is. I mean, you got to go back into the map instead of waypoint. It can be a bit of a hassle, but you can do it. I just think it should be automatic that if I say I'm going to Tram and Myers, to do just a regular shipment, not a box pickup, it should leave me a marker. Yes. Landing gear down.
Landing gear down.
I don't think we have a pad here. I think we just... See, there's my lights. Not seeing a path. We just have to find a place without rocks. Put down.
Caution. Deck collision. Landing successful.
Okay.
Weapon system off.
Now we're going to go in and pick up our package. And then I'll have to come back and go in again because I've got 2 packages. There we go. Come on. Sometimes it gives you a bit of a hard time. Now when I really first looked at this game, I didn't know if I could handle the fact that it's alpha and that you seem to be constantly in trouble with this, that, and the other thing. It's breaking. But you know what? I just realized that it is what it is, and on cycle. And I just kind of leave it like that. I just on. Oh. So here's the Kovalex machine. This is where you do these, pick up your shipments from. So basically, here we're doing a pickup. It's going to show up with the box. And we're going to grab it, take it onto our ship. Get our cycling going here. Get back to our ship. I'm going to put this on board, and then I'm going to change my objective to the other shipment, and we're going to go pick it up. Let's go here. Come on. Open the door. Come on. Get on board. There we go. There. I'm gonna go and get the other one. Now it's a habit I've gotten into, closing these doors every time you go in. And the reason I was told is because people who are, somewhat nefarious, will try and steal your ship, steal stuff that you have. So that's kind of why I do it. Even though I'm here by myself and maybe the odds are pretty low of it happening. And here, and pick up our second package. And we're going to carry that. Do exactly the same thing. But I mean, this is the grind part, right, of this game. How you earn your UEC. I mean, there's also a grind part to with mining, where you can mine on these asteroids and excuse me, even on the planets, There are special ships for mining. I also have a hand tool for mining, which I haven't tried out the mining yet. Like, you can go to these rocks over here, you can scan them, and if they've got valuable mineral in them, you can actually mine them with either a hand tool or whatever. And like I said, I haven't done that part at all. Haven't done that part at all. Okay, so put this package down. Please. Get it over there. Now I could head to my pilot's seat and hit K. It'll close all the doors, but you know what? I just do it, and I know it's done. Excuse me. So now this next little part is where I decide how we're going to fire things up. Now let's take a look on the map. Now it shows me on here where my shipment is, but if I scan out, it'll show me this is my delivery point for this particular one. So there it is there. It's in our corp. Is it on Lyria? Yeah, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my accepted here, and I'm going to change the tracking over to that one, and then we'll check the map. It's also in on Lyria? Really? How lucky is that? Let me take a look. Leverage Mineral Reserve on Lyria, yes. And the Humboldt Mines on Lyria. That's too easy. We're just going straight to Lyria. We'll be able to drop both of these off. Now, let's just take a look here. I'm going to take a quick look to see who wants, who's going to want my distilled spirits. Lyria's okay, so Leverage Mineral Mines not paying the best, but we're going there, right? Humboldt. Okay, so both of them, so it doesn't really matter which one we go to first. Both of them will accept my distilled spirits, which is good. Okay. So now we've got a plan. We know where we're going. Okay. 68,000. All right. Do I need? That's what I should have checked. How are we doing for supplies? Nothing's available. That's another little glitch that's happening. Oh, actually, no. I'm on ground here, so it's supposed to. You're only supposed to be able to access that to be able to fuel and repair and everything else when you're on an actual pad. I'm not. All right, so off to Leverage Mineral Mine Reserve. Put some speed on here. I hope this is coming through okay as well in the stream, because this is a pretty heavy game, and some people say you need like some really super duper machinery be able to play the game and stream at the same time. So I'm just running this off a single PC. Hope it running okay. Delivery drop-off point there. We need to make them. Need to get some serious elevation here, so we can see past the planet to our destination. Going 1,000 meters per second. Now the thing is, what I noticed is, if you don't put a marker on the map, it doesn't show up in your radar on the bottom. But you do get your screen pips that tell you, you know. Yeah, I can't. 42 million kilometers. Why am I not getting a decent layout for that's not getting a decent route here. So let's see if we can't get a marker right to leverage at the route. Here's the route. That route. Why it's see, like it's said, this is one of those things that with the program sometime it acts up. This is one of those times. Okay. We'll have to try and do this. Let's see if we can find a jump point. What do we want is one of these.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
There we go. He gets us away from the planet, so that we can now cool properly to our drop point, which is 42 million kilometers away. Oh, cooled it, but it didn't give me a calculation, which again, times it happen. Time to it's just cooling. So there are these little things sometimes you have to do in order to get it to or stop being pesky like that. Why do we have to do this? You know, it's an alpha. I tell you, sometimes it's a pain in the butt. Okay, so let's go. We can. It won't let me steer out. Okay. Well, let me spool to you. No. Okay, so it triggered on that. No. Transport request. Port LSR. Sometimes people put themselves trapped out in the verse and they ask for other people to come pick them up, bring them back. From what I've heard, the game is kind of unoptimized. Right now, I'm only a little bit less than 40 FPS is what I've been getting. I wonder if I can get this. Our display. Oh, what was that command? Oh, I can't remember what the command is. Yesterday I was getting about 40 frames per second, which is not great, you know, but that's what it is. And like I said, it gets pretty cranky at times. Like right now, I'm having a problem setting my setting it tracking to this particular location that I want to go to. It won't. It's not spooling in for me properly, and that happens sometimes. There are glitches in the game. Oh man, there are glitches. I tell you. See, it's spooling to port LSR. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's 7 years of development, but it's 7 years. Like, I mean, this place is massive. There's a lot going on here, and they're inventing new things as part of this, which is fine. I mean, I'm fine with some of the problems that they're having, and yeah, sometimes it's annoying. And like I said, I've only been playing this for like, you know, week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm by no means an authority on this game in any way. There we go. There's no, you know, I'm just I'm learning as I go along. There we go. Now we're getting it. I'm learning as I go along. I just find the game very fascinating.
Quantum travel engaged.
My concern is, like, I'm streaming and playing the game off of a single PC, and I was told that that's going to be very hard to do because it is a pretty intense game. It has to, for my system anyways, it has to be run off the SSD drive. I can't run it off my regular hard drive. It just does not want to work, which is fine. So I'm running it off the SSD, and I'm streaming off the same PC as well. You know, I'm only, looks like I'm at 27%. I have seen it jump up to 55 on occasion, because people told me that I may not be able to do it because of, you know, everything that it takes. So I'm hoping that the stream is coming out okay. When I'm done streaming, I'm going to check it, of course, and make sure that it did come out with at least a decent look. But yeah, it does take a pretty high-end system to push this game along. And even with that, I have desync issues with other players on here, where I'll see them and they'll flash in and out and jump around, and I may end up waiting for Beyond Good and Evil 2, which is a game sort of like this, because I know there are some pay-to-win elements as well, which I don't appreciate. Well, the thing is, I have heard, there are pay-to-win elements. I guess for me, and again, new to this game, so take everything with a grain of salt here. I don't see what winning is in this game. Maybe at some point there will be. And really, it's not a game. I mean, we're just testing this darn thing out. And we have been testing for a long time, but that's really what we're doing. We're testing it. Because it really is not... If this game is 10% complete, I'll eat my shirt. Because if you take a look at what the actual star map is for what this is going to be, the Stanton system, which is the system that we are in right now, is just one system out of a whole lot that are out there. So it's very much a lot of work still to be done. So I don't see, and the environment for me is, it's whatever you want it to be. I mean, there's no winning or losing. I mean, there's no leaderboards. I mean, you're not accumulating points for anything. There are some people that are playing pirates on here, and they go around and they shoot you and whatever. And they are bringing in elements to deal with that, not to make it so that they don't do it, but to make sure that they have consequence, which right now they don't. But then again, I don't have consequence for dying other than losing my shipment. Like right now, I have a full shipment of distilled spirits. If I was to blow up, if I was to get a disconnect from the server, or a number of other things, I'll lose that. Yes. And I'll lose the money. Yes. Like I said, every day for the past, week and a half to 2 weeks that I've been playing this, every single day I've lost everything and ended up down to, one day I had 2 credits left and had to start over. Did it bother me? Yes and no. I mean, at the moment that it happens, you're frustrated as heck. I mean, and, but for some reason, I just like the elements of this game. I just jump back in, get back in my ship. Like I said, big boys with really, really big toys. I mean, and I just have, a relatively small to medium spaceship that I'm using compared to some of them are out there. I don't think I want to go any much bigger than what I'm doing. I want to go to this model it's called the Max version. It has double the amount of engines and double the amount of cargo space as well. So, but as far as for the pay to win, I guess I don't see what winning is in this game. Maybe that's my failing. But I just see this as an environment to spend time and to explore. And how you spend your time and how you explore is really up to you. Like I said, some people are pirates and they go around and try and wreak havoc on everyone else. Others are doing what I'm doing, trade missions, transporting goods from planets and moons to other planets and moons, and mining operations, and others are out in their mining ships and mining asteroid belts. And there are bounty hunter missions. I mean, there's a lot to do, but there's also a lot not to do. I mean, like, there's a lot of empty space as well. So it's kind of a little bit of both. There's a lot more that needs to be done for the game, no doubt. And it really isn't. It isn't a game. in so much that
Quantum travel complete.
that you can play, you know. I mean, it's what I test. There's playability to it. There's also frustration to it. A lot of it. Okay, to our next marker.
Quantum travel engaged.
To do a little. It just gets us clear of the planet,
Travel complete.
so we can get to our ultimate drop-off. Is right here on the planet of Lyria.
Quantum travel
Or the
engaged.
moon. I'm sorry. The moon. The planet is ArcCorp. This is a moon of ArcCorp.
Quantum travel complete.
All right. Well, let's do delivery number.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, this is terribly good weather. Makes it a little. Sometimes the writing in that, I don't, it's not very good. For me, anyways. Still at 10,000 feet. I can't see how far away I am. Just that writing, and got a bit of a mist on the surface here, making it difficult for me to see. They're coming in 7 kilometers out. Not picking up anything. We're still quite high. Where are we? Right over there. Okay. Landing gear down just in case I crash.
Landing gear down.
Usually the mining ones have landing pads. I think I see a landing pad over there. There we go. So what we're going to do is go wide. Give her a spin. Nope, no landing pads. There's the shadow of us. Pretty neat. Okay, so there is no landing pad.
Caution. Front collision.
No.
Caution.
No.
Front collision.
Let's see if we can.
Caution. Deck collision. Landing successful.
A little rough, but we got her down.
Shield off.
All right. So now we are at Humboldt Mines, and it's telling me it's this package here. little indicator on it. So I'm going to pick this one up, and we're going to deliver it. And I think we're going to sell the alcohol here as well, because it sells for the same at either place. So okay, so the stairs are on the other side. So maybe I should have landed on the other side, but I've never been to this one. Never been to this. And you know, it's honest. I've been to so many of these different stations. There's unless I took notes, there's no way I'd be able to know which ones have landing pads, which ones coming from this side, which ones are coming from that side. I just don't. I just couldn't do it because there's a lot. I mean, like I said, I've been playing this for a couple of weeks, and I haven't been to every place. But lots of places I haven't been. So this is how you deliver these packages. Now we go over here, we indicate drop off. Now when this opens, because we're close enough, we get a place. We just click that, it sticks it in there. And we should now get a message saying that this one is complete. And there we go, delivered to Humboldt Mines. Complete, objective complete, contract complete. All right, so where is your buying? Here, I guess, yeah. All right, so we are going to sell you some alcohol. Yes, let's sell. Okay. Distilled spirits at 546. Oh, that's actually much better than it was originally reported at 504. So let's sell that. Got it. There we are. Now we're at 110,000 credits. So that is excellent. Let's see, make sure that nothing got left over there. Sell. Yeah. So what can we buy here? What are they have? Chlorine. Oh, gold. That usually goes for a pretty good price. Corundum. We're going to go and check at the other place when we get there. See what they have that we can. So there. That's a box mission, and you know, you do pretty good. I mean, that's 6,000 credits for doing that. And the beauty about doing the box runs rather than doing the cargo transport that I'm doing both, is that in the event that I get killed somehow, whether somebody takes me out or you know, whatever I get disconnected from the server, whatever reason, box mission cost me absolutely nothing. Oh, see, now the alcohol shows up now that I sold it. You see, like those things are, you know, a little bit glitchy. So that shouldn't actually be there because I sold it and I didn't buy anything else. But anyways, so it can get a little, you know, so if that happens to you, you didn't invest any money to buy that package, which is really nice, so that if you get disconnected, you lose nothing. You know, you don't lose anything. Whereas if you buy cargo and you get disconnected, you lose your cargo, and you know, you lose your cargo, you lose the money you paid for it. Not fun, you know. It's not fun at all. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to leverage mines. Okay.
Launch sequence.
Get off the deck.
Caution. Port collision. Landing gear up.
Here we've got a bit of an atmosphere, so we're going to get ourselves well clear. And look, isn't that... I don't know, I find it fascinating. I love flight. I mean, I used to be a pilot, recreational pilot, of course. Well, flying has always been a passion of mine. Space flight is, of course, the ultimate flight, right? I mean, not very many people ever get the opportunity for space flight in their lifetime. Very specialized, obviously. All right, so let's bring the speed down. Let's see if we can't get a marker, which is going to be somewhere on this same planet, or moon, sorry, not planet, the moon. It is a... There it is right there.
Quantum travel engaged.
So each one of those packages is 6,000, so I'm going to make 12,000, plus I made a few thousand on the alcohol, you know, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's a way you can quickly make a few bucks. But like I said, this is the grinding part of the game, which, you know, I don't mind doing. That's just me. I mean, I think the grinding part is pretty good. I enjoy it. I know some people don't. They want action, they want, you know, and that's great. There are action elements in this game. But for me, flying around the universe, flying from solar system to solar system, different planets, different moons, I don't know why. I have no idea why, but I find it very enjoyable. All right. Get some brakes on there. Get our landing gear down. Take a look.
Landing gear down.
See, look, it's totally different on this other side of the planet. And when you go from different planets, it's definitely totally different. Like, it's not all cookie cutter, not all the same. You know, like, they're all very, very unique, different elements. And maybe, you know, I don't know if I'm going to get there today, but hopefully I'll be able to take you over to Area 18, one of my favorite places. A lot of people don't like it, but
Deck collision. Caution. Front collision.
okay, it's okay.
Deck collision.
I'm going to take a quick look outside here. What I thought I was a little too close to that rock. Thought I was a little too close to that rock.
Caution. Front collision.
Take a look here. Let's put her down.
Landing successful.
Like I said, there's a lot of elements of this
Weapon
game
system off.
which are not done yet. I think there's, excuse me, other than losing my cargo, there is no real consequence. for me if I... It's going to be interesting if I can get it down here. Yes, I can. Okay. There's no real consequence for me dying. Okay. I respawn. I get my ship back. It's empty, but I get my ship back. You know. Just like for the pirates that shoot you down, they don't get any real benefit for it, and there's no consequence for it either. So, but they're trying to introduce those elements. I mean, they were supposed to be introducing the prison in update 3.9, which everyone is anxiously awaiting. Excuse me, but unfortunately, that didn't make the cut. And drop-off is not going to be in this update. So, you know, and my understanding is they do an update about every 3 months. All right, another successful delivery. There we go. So let's see what we can buy from here. See what they've got. The freelancer. So they've got basically the same thing here. Let me give you a check here. We're at love with Korea. Love Ridge, yes. So if I take Agricom back to Port Alistar, that's a $14,000. Ooh. Hey. That's a metal. Oh. But it only has 3,000 in stock. Okay. Only 2,400. Big 6,600. But let me see here. Let's see what else. I take titanium, about half money. But we're just going to back off for a few minutes because it will refill. While I'm doing that, I'm going to check to see if there might be a package that needs to be picked up from here. Look at that. Do Woodruff on ITA. Well, we're going to accept that one because we're right here. I mean, why wouldn't we? And there's another one going to Anderson on Aberdeen. I'm going to take that one too. And that's a Humboldt. That's where we just were. This here one goes to Lorville. We haven't got time for Lorville today. Harcorp. 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 Okay, so this here one, the Humboldt to Lorville Gate 04. Okay. Well, we'll accept that one too. But we're going to pick up while we're waiting here. Might as well pick up those 3 packages. See which two. So might as well, you know, like this is pick up. This is me trying to maximize my time and my efforts. Pick up this one. Now this is the only pain, is you only pick up one box at a time. You have to go put it on the ship, come back, get the next one, ship, back. Yes, you have to do that. That's just the way it goes. But I don't mind doing this. Better. For some reason. Oh, and I didn't do that. I didn't put my gate up. After me saying I should. Okay. Alright, so this one there. We'll get the other one. And by the time we do this, there should be some more stock of the what is it called? Agricium. Okay, so let's really switch off to that one we picked up, so this one, that one, and pick this one up. Pick up. Do. Running back and forth, back and forth. Oh. Any another ship come in? Oh. Understand. Yeah, there might be another ship coming in. I'm going to close the door here just in case. See some dust up there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's somebody mining. Could be somebody mining. I don't know. And we'll pick up this last shipment. So obviously, because it's low on agricum, that means, or agricium, whatever it is. Agricium, sorry. Obviously, this must be relatively popular place where people pick this stuff up. Okay. Because there are, you know, in order to make it interesting, I guess, is it there's only so much of a product that is made or that is in inventory, and then when that runs out, you have a time period that you have to wait in order to get some more of that particular product, because it takes time to produce it, or you know, whatever else. Now, I don't know why it looks like my engines are on, because obviously they're not. I'm just going to put this one right. No, there. Yeah, good enough. Okay, so now the reason I'm doing that is because if the cargo goes in here, if it actually shows up, I don't want it to glitch out my box, you know, and send it flying anywhere or something silly like that. Okay, so now let's see how much they made while I was waiting. Hopefully they made a ton. Okay, we are buying money unit. Oh, that's the max. That's all my money. My money. Oh, okay. Let's back it off so that we at least have 1,000 credits left. Just in case I lose it all. This is usually the time that I lose it all. Is when I have like such a big, so we're down to 1,000 credits. But this is a big haul and it can make a lot of money. Now most people of course would just take this and deliver it straight to their destination port of Port Alisar, where they're going to make the most money. Come on. But of course I don't do just one thing. I've got those 3 box contracts which I'm working on at the same time as I'm doing this. All right, so but let's take a look here. We're going to plan our attack. Okay, so let's see which one is highlighted. Let's track that one. Okay, so this HDMS Woodruff. Take a look at where HDMS Woodruff is. That's over in the her system. Kirsten, right over there. Right, okay. Fine. This one is HDMS Anderson, which I think is also over in her system. Yep. Okay. Not a problem. Of course, this last one, which is in Lorville, take a look. Where is, and Lorville's over there as well. So let's do them all. Lorville is actually in Hurston. Planet. So we're going to do that one first. There's Aberdeen, which is where we're going to bring one of the other ones. Actually, I like that moon. Kind of interesting. It looks like it's got a sulfur moon, all yellow. Very, very intense. Trying to land there is a real hardship because you can't see anything until like the second, or at least I couldn't. Right there. See if we can set that. Lorville. Yep. Okay. We're all set. We're off to Lorville. Gate 04. I have no idea where that is.
Systems on.
Actually, before I take off here, I'm going to take a bit of a break. So I'm going to be right back, folks. I know there's not much for you to look at. I'm just going to shut down my engines. No use wasting everything. But I need to take a few minutes. But I will be right back, and I hope that you guys stick around. And we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, I am back. Thanks for those that stuck around. We're just going to continue our mission. Okay, so power on. And radar is showing nobody around us.
Launch sequence complete.
Let's get clear. Landing gear up.
Landing gear up.
And do some accelerating, get out of this atmosphere. And like some of them just whip around. I take my time because I watch my G's. Try not to exceed 5 G's if I can. When you do exceed the G's, the screen starts to turn red to tell you that you're in trouble. You know, basically. Need to try and get distance here. So it takes a little bit of navigation, you know, to try and figure out where everything is. Markers help a lot. 4.8 G's. Hoping that we're far enough away that we can pick up our marker. Nope. Still not far enough out to space. To see around our planet. Come on, we're just about there. You can just barely see around the planet. See if we can spool onto it. Yep, we can.
Quantum travel engaged.
Now, pulling into Lorville is it's a real difficult place to land. They have restricted airspace everywhere, and if you don't maintain your speed, or auto navigation jumps in and kicks you out of the area. And I think if they do it 3 times, they blow up your ship. So it's not a fun place to go. Now, I know this isn't the only space game out there. I have heard about Elite Dangerous. I have the game, actually, in my Steam account. I just haven't, I haven't looked at it yet. Yeah, I wonder, Orville. Actually, can take the agricum. Okay. Gotta keep on there, otherwise when it comes out, it starts taking off on you. So, and if he's looking for Beyond Bredesen, he said something about Beyond Good and Evil 2. Game sort of like this. I'll have to look it up. You know, I like the space games. I like the genre. I mean, I do like the Western or Outlaws of the Old West, which is a game that I was on for a long time, but kind of got away from it because of the development issues that were with that. And who knows? I may end up doing the same, trying to get away from this one because of the development issues. I mean, but it seems to be that has playable elements for what I like to do. So as long as that keeps happening, it'd be okay. But I can drop off my my Agraceum here at Lorville, which is good. So we can make our profit right away. And rather than having to go all the way to Port Olisar. Olisar. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Olister. It's Olisar. So that works out good, and then we can do our 2 drop-offs in this system. And we'll see where we are by then. You know, maybe we'll call it a stream. Just me going around jumping from planet to planet right now. And maybe on my next stream, we will look at doing a bounty hunt if I get my confidence on it. To be able to do a bounty hunt, that is, you know. We're coming into Hurston. It's actually a weapons manufacturer. Actually owns this entire system. They actually somehow managed to buy it.
Quantum travel complete.
Oof, boy, we're close there. Into Lorville. Like I said, this is a real pain to try and land on sometimes. So please be patient with me, because I don't like getting tickets. I don't like the parking violations that they do in here. I definitely don't like the fact that they sometimes Ooh, God. Okay, so now this is where it's interesting, is because I can't remember where I think the landing pads are here in front for Lorville. I think. So let's call in and see if they can give us a landing spot. And if we don't get there in time, I'll just request another one. Oh, we're not close enough. Yes. So If I remember correctly, come down this way, and we get between these yellow lines, but we need to stay above 2,000 meters. I think at around 1,500 meters it starts to give you warnings, and like I said, if you violate their airspace, they get real upset. Okay, so we'll see those markers. We're going to go in between those and head to our right, because I believe that is where the landing bays are. Try and stay up nice and high, and we got to land inside. Yes, so that's a spaceport. Yeah, so there's all the places there. Well, let's call in, and it's should be close enough now. Yep. Lauraville Landing Services. Sometimes they don't talk to you, but there's our spot over there. See where the wrench is. The restricted area below. We got to keep ourselves, try and keep ourselves above that. Ah, and I didn't.
Landing gear down.
Okay. Let's try this again. That was the auto pilot kicking in. Which is, like I said, really annoying. Oh, come on. Okay.
Landing gear up.
I'm going to get some height here. See if I can't get a better angle on my... Where is my parking spot? Over there. Now you see that little opening there, that's where I actually got to go. Where is the opening? Right there. That's my opening. Not very big, but we got to fit in there. This is where it gets a little nerve-wracking for me anyways. because it certainly doesn't feel like you can fit in there. It's an optical illusion, I know. Because you can actually fit. I've been in here several times. It's just... Once you get into the blue square,
Caution. Rear collision. Landing successful.
well, we won't know
Weapon system off.
until we get out as to whether or not we got a ticket or not. Come on. Carry this. Is this where we're heading out? Come on. In the door. And close the door. Now, well, we're in pretty good shape there. I mean, we're pretty close there. Woohoo! That's pretty close. Yeah. All right, so now we got to go and find a heavy cargo. Where is landing bay? There we go. I was right where. Should have just turned around. Right there. Okay, so we're in terminal 003. Not that it matters. Okay, so let's call the elevator. Lauraville Gate 04. Okay. Oh, hey. How are you doing today? Oh no, that's hangar. That's his hangar. Okay. I guess he didn't want to talk. Tessa Space. There we go. Excuse me. So you don't find NPCs inside elevators, so that's why I knew. See, warning, near restricted area. I mean, everything's a restricted area in this book. Okay, so now we have to find ourselves. Where is where is gate number 4? Where's my symbol? Was that right over there? No. The delivery drop-off is showing over there. Okay. 9,000 meters. Okay, so How do I get to it? Get out of the safety zone. Okay. To the Metro Center spaceport. This is okay, so take the train. Oh, we missed this one. Okay. See, 27 seconds. Okay, so we're at this.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
So hopefully that's where we're going. Is in the right direction.
Now arriving from Metro Center. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
The Central Station. Maybe we need to go past.
Search travelers at any time.
Okay. Come on, open the doors. There we go. Okay, now we're in.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
You know, like there's tram systems, there's some of these cities are, this is a one of the more developed ones. Oh, we're off. Oh, there.
Next stop, Metro Center.
There's Lorville. Pretty nice. You know, I mean, and we're only like touching, like, just barely touching it, and it takes us around. So the possibilities for this game are huge. That's pretty nice. Whoop. Where we're supposed to go went that way.
Metro Center. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Okay. So
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a
Maybe-
serious and dangerous offense.
maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Cleveland Square. Maybe it's perimeter line. Spaceport line. Okay. Oh, let's go to city gates. Ah, there we go. Because we're going to gate 04. Okay. Here. Gates 01 and 03. Where's the gate 04? The gate's 4 to 6. Okay. Right. So we just got to pay attention to the signs. Just like if you're in a new place.
Person security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Okay, so we've got to take this tram.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
Parts. Back.
Trespassing or attempting to
I've never done
trespass
this
on train tracks
this
is
one
a
before. I've
serious
been in
and
Lorville,
dangerous
but
offense.
only to the EDD development center. So where's the next stop? City Gates 04 is our next stop. Okay,
Lorville City Gates.
gate number 4, where we're going. There's the spaceport over there. Like the design that had to go into create this virtual city. I just can't even imagine it. We're past our spaceship. Goes again.
Now arriving, Lorville City Gates. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
I don't know what that comms feed thing was that popped up there.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Perimeter gate 4. Delivery.
Person security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
There it is. There is our drop off. Wow, we made it. Okay. Drop off. Okay, that one is done. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to find the way to back to the city center. Which one do we want? I want to get back to this Metro Center. So I'm going to go back to the Metro Center, back to the TISA, and then over to Central Station. Because that's where Central Business District, yeah. Okay, so let's
or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Metro Center. Right.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Now arriving from city gates. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Because it's not. Oh, there it is. Okay. But here I didn't get a sign telling me when it was going to be coming through.
Be considerate
Tell me
to
the
your
seconds,
fellow
right?
travelers. Do not block doors.
I think we're going to the center. Stop. It's just like being Metro Center. Okay.
Next stop, Metro Center.
So it's just like being in a real city where you're totally lost, totally unprepared, and like I'm just wandering around here, trying to. I know where I need to go. Just don't see. It's just very difficult because you're not used to it. You know, you don't live here. I'm a stranger, and trying to find my way around, jumping on different subway cars, hoping they take me to where I'm supposed to go. Now I need to get to the central business district, and then inside there find a trading post to unload my Agricium. And then we'll make it back to the spaceport and take off and do our final 2 deliveries. That's a lot of back and forth, but like it's just amazing, like the art, the environment that's been created. I don't know. I seem to be very taken by it. I don't know why, but I am. I'm very much taken by it.
Now arriving, Metro Center. Please watch your step when disembarking
Okay.
the train.
Okay. Okay.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Well, I think that's just the other side of the line.
Step away from the platform edge when train is
Oh.
approaching.
Oh, that must be the exit then. Okay. The exit. I'm looking for city business or central business district. CBD. Spaceport line ahead. Okay. Utesa. But this is the Metro Center. Right? Okay, so how do I get to how do I get out of this place? Uh, 19 Lisa. Okay. Exit 19.
Welcome to Metro Center. Steel Shipyard for exciting deals on all your favorite brands.
Okay.
Need a job? Person
In
Dynamics
office.
is currently hiring in multiple departments. If credits are tight, we even offer a credit advance for new qualified employees.
Okay. See if this is the right one. Trading and shipping. Bell. Oh, Bell. Nope. Okay, so they don't. This is the admin office. See if we got any parking violations. No, it's saying, hey, hey, ooh. That means my landing was good. Okay. Go. Seaside Station, Tammany and Sun. Security.
Why not consider calling Lorville home? Residences are available at all price points. See a habitation rep for details.
The twist and turn. Like, you get lost in here. I get lost in here all the time. Houston
Check the current
Square.
atmospheric conditions before you leave. Defacing public
This got
property
so many
is a crime.
freaking.
Report any criminal activity immediately to Houston Security.
Where is the Central Business District? Area 18 is so much easier.
Take pride in its appearance. Clean up after yourself.
I think this is where you buy engine parts. Over here, we're just going to take a look. No. Doesn't look like this has been, no. Okay, so this hasn't been implemented yet, whatever it's supposed to be. All right. There's lots of parts like that where it hasn't been.
Be sure to check the current atmospheric conditions before you leave.
Armed guards everywhere.
Be the pride
That makes you
of
feel
your
good.
community. Join the civilian constable services today.
The bar.
Lorville is our city. Take pride in its appearance. Clean up
Just back out. Oh yeah. What are you guys doing standing up again? Look at that. That doesn't look right, guys. That does not look right on so many levels. Central line. Central line. But where does the central line go? Line. Everybody standing on furniture. Central Business District. Here we go. Oh, we found it. Okay. Central Business District. To Central Business. Yes. All right. Whew. Like I said, it's confusing, you know, like.
Now arriving. Stand by and let passengers disembark before.
Because there's so many different places to go, and this is just one.
Consider it to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
This is just one city on one planet, you know, and there's a lot of these. There's a lot, you know. There's Area 18. There's all kinds of mining facilities and outposts. The outposts and the R&R stations, those are all the same, so you can kind of get around them and figure them out pretty quick. But like this place, I mean, it's complex. I mean, got subways or trams or whatever you want to call them, running on 3 or 4 different lines, and some of them just go back and forth between 2 spots. It's excuse me, it's a little trying. Like, let's see what we got. We're up to 7,000 because we have everything tied up in this Agricium.
Now
We
arriving.
couldn't even
Central Station.
take a full load of it because we didn't have enough money.
Disembarking the train.
Right, okay, I remember this area. Yes, look at all those. Yes, I remember this area. Okay, well this one should be a little bit easier. So this is normally where I come, is to this spot here, the Central Business District. But I usually come from, so this is to Leavesden Station, and I think the other side over here takes you back to Tessa. Right. Okay, so this is normally where I go back. Okay, so let's get this sale done, and then I know exactly where to come back. Once, like this area, like I said, I've been to before, so I've got it down. But like, look at this complex. This is Hurston Dynamics. Created this place. So I guess that's the founder. Excuse me. It's a family-run company that does weapons. This is the museum. There's like, that's a huge freaking. Anyways, you can read the lore about it all down there. This is like a museum, you know. And I know if we go up here, exit this way. Here, you know, more outing about the company. Just around here, we've got private trading, which we're of course privy to. But this is our trading post here. Now, sell. Agricom. 133,000 for this run. Sell that. Yes. So now we're up to 140,000. Let's see. What do you got? What do you got? Scrap and wait. We won't waste our time. If we have nothing to sell, then we grab the scrap. And we take it back to Port Hollister, because at least you can make, you know, $3,000 rather than run empty. But because I've got 2 more deliveries to do, that's really, I want to get those done, and hopefully they'll have a better selection at one of those outposts. So that we can make a decent final trade. But once I drop these 2 off, that's going to get me. Oh, I turned around. What am I doing here? Gotta head out. Transfer.
Reminder, employees are not allowed to
Go this way.
executive areas without prior authorization.
Back to the transit. So, I mean, because I've gotten kind of hooked on this game, it may be a little while, but I'm going to check out the Elite Dangerous as well. I've been told it's a more complete game, obviously, than this one, but it doesn't have the outside exploration that this one has. This is, just make sure, Tessa, yeah. Don't leave, I'm coming. Coming. Oh. Just got on time. That's been a long day
Next stop,
of running around, and you know, I just like the time that went into making these models. These are all 3D models, and you can fly around in through all of this stuff. I mean, you can't walk through all of it right now. Will that come? I don't know. I have no idea if that's even part of it. But the possibilities of what they can do with this game are pretty endless. I mean, there's so much space, and of course, it's in the future. So, you know what? Anything's possible in the future. That's really the main thing. In the future, you can do anything. But I've heard, Hurston Dynamics, a private company, owning an entire planet and the moons and everything that go with it.
Now arriving.
It's just a
Please
little,
watch your step when disembarking the train.
little bit of what we all see in movies about corporations taking over. That's a spaceport in Lorville. We are back. Back to the beginning of where this little Lorville went. Spaceport line. We don't need any more lines. We want out. And want right over here. Straight back into the spaceport. Should have went shopping to see about. No. Should have done it when I was at the. You guys are still here. Okay, so let's get our ship in Lorville.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Hangar 6. Okay, so now no. Where are the elevators to the hangar? They're down here, aren't they? Elevator to hangars. Here we go. Follow the elevator. A lot of people don't like Lorville. It's not my favorite place, but I don't mind it. Hangar 6. I mean, it's confusing when you're wandering around and trying to figure out the place, but it's okay. Well, I guess, Oh, did my ship disappear? Where the heck? It did. Come on, guys. All right. Okay, so this is a glitch that I've been dealing with all day today. It never happened to me before, but it is happening now. We'll try one more time, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll be logging off, and maybe we'll call the stream there if that is the case, and hopefully we'll be able to get there so that I can finish my last 2 deliveries like I said I would. Okay, so let's go. Try this one more time. Now she's stored. Leave. That little comms thing, I think that's a future thing coming up. I don't know. Which it's an underground movement or something. Come on. Deliver my vehicle. What's going on? No. Don't do that. I just put there are 2 boxes on there I need to deliver. You're saying it's stored. Means you know where it is. Come on. Here we go. Hangar number 6. But I don't see an indicator on my screen of my ship. Oh wait. There it is there. And there, it just disappeared. See that? See what it shows here? It's still showing it as stored. Where it should say that it's in on hangar 6. One more try. If this doesn't work, it's been just over 3 hours, 3 hours and 10 minutes. So I will, if this doesn't work, I'm going to call the stream there. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with some more adventures. Maybe we'll do our very first bounty hunt. I will make sure I save that. I will, like I said, I play 8 to 10 hours a day. So I am going to be doing a lot of grinding. Unable to deal with your request at this time. Okay. So we're going to call it there, folks. Thanks for everyone that came by to watch me do this new thing. Totally not Farm Sim or Conan even, or any of the other things that I've done. But honestly, this is what I love. This is the type of game that I love. The space travel, the environment, which is, I mean, it's got a long ways to go. Oh man, it's got a long ways to go. I've never played an alpha before, so that's been a bit of a challenge for me as well, is trying to figure out what to expect. And what to expect is, don't expect anything, because the game will crash all the time. The game will have issues all the time, it seems anyways. I don't want to log off, because if I do, I'll lose my contracts. Whatever. If I have to, I have to. So anyways, thanks again for sticking through this new part, this new phase. And like I said, I may check out some other ones. Elite Dangerous might be one. And we're going to see what we can do. Anyways, I hope everyone's staying safe. Make sure that you take care of yourselves. And we'll see you later. As they say, we will see you in the verse.